And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All eyes on the league's best hitter coming into this one, Singy.
Yeah, he's been seeing beach balls up there, Boog. It's reached the point where every at-bat feels like a highlight reel. Truly an elite season, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next.
Let me start by saying which one of y'all are ready to put in?
Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Johan Oviedo. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, a real rough one last time out. Only lasted an inning, so he's pretty fresh. So expect him to be on his game in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. McCutchen towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And ball 1. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Peguero throws to first in time, and they get the out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs, bases empty.
Ball. 1-1.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gonzalez to first in time. And they get the out on Alvarez. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least. Unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. he wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
0-2.
That misses the zone.
Down.
Now
Ball.
1-2. He goes down looking. Here's Tommy Pham. And takes low for ball one. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. And let's take a look at the lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Spencer Horwitz in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Fastball for a strike. Way high with that one. And that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. Oviedo back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Really aggressive at the plate in that at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Brian Reynolds here. And a curve misses outside. This one popped up right side. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Joey Bart now. Max Fried will go to work. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Key Brian Hayes. The next Pirate to hit. First pitch just
out.
misses.
Ball.
No score here in the second. Line drive and foul ball. Upstairs.
Ball count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Liover Peguero stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 3rd inning, and now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Realmuto went deep twice in his last game.
Ball. 1-1.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop 3rd strike. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped right center field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn. It gets down, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Doubled his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. And here is Nick Gonzalez.
Ball. 1-0.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Hard hit left side. To first.
That's an out.
And that quickly 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First pitch misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Just
That's
misses
the
the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the 4th. Now here is Yordan Alvarez. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Late on that fastball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
That's way outside. And a count 1-2. That one missed. That one
Count is
misses, and it's 3-2. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A shot to the opposite field. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Not close with that one, and a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
JT Realmuto steps in. Runner on the go. Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch, and that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Hit in the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it, brings it in. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Pham. Swinging a foul straight back. Freed, ready to fire now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So up next, Spencer Horwitz. He's 0 for 1. And there's
That's
the ball.
1-0.
That one the other way. Chapman over to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Oviedo back to work. In the air to left down the line. Pham makes the catch. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Around second is Rodriguez. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just
All right, most of the time the entire infield kind of goes running, so it kind of seems strange that every other time I stop because I'm like, oh, they're going to throw me out, and it goes past like 2 infielders. Supposed to go past him, and then supposed to go past him towards short, and then he has to run and get it. He gets it now, and then it's too late. Like, legitimately. Usually what happens, and I'm kind of pissed off it didn't happen this time because I actually decided to run this time, is it's in the corner outfield, and only just now would he get it because it's in the outfield, and then I'm safe by the time he even throws it. But of course, the one time I actually decide to run...
Digging in, Mason Wynn.
Why am I bunting? The one time I
First
actually
offering is fouled
decide to
off.
run is the one time it immediately goes to an outfielder. Talk about fucking me.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. This is Joey Bart. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be
0-1.
happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next pitch
No, that's
misses. 2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate
That's the
with
ball.
every out the rest of the way.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's one of those you Classify is just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball.
2-0. Ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That clips the corner. Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And there's one away. Leover Pagero, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. To the left side, but it is well foul. Pagero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back up the, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Yankees 2 and the Pirates nothing. New pitcher on now, Carmen Mlodzinski. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson up and throwing. And Judge spoils that one. Now with the shift on, hits right into it, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So man aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jake Berger, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a foul out of play. And a slider misses down and away.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's towards center. Cruz settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Matt Chapman.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Chapman gets a piece there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Carmen Mlodzinski out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Bailey Falter taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. And they'll do it again. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fly ball to right. McCutchen pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Talking about the floor from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come. Scared to box. They're running, get they from the area. Was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's division. Everybody in competition on the same mission.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds makes the grab, 1 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike.
0-2.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And it's another strikeout for Fried. He's been good. Up next for the Pirates, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. That's strike 1. McCutchen off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A soaring shot to center. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge. Yankees up by 3. Clips the corner. 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning going. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
And another ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. This one in the air. Chisholm under it. And that will end the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Julio Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs. Base is empty. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Down the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes. Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
On the ground to third. On to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Figueroa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's down and away.
Two balls, no strikes.
And he beats it. He's safe. So up next, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Judge makes the grab for the 2nd out. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
2-0.
And there's the strike.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball left side. On to Jazz. Inning over. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail at 5-2. Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ground ball could be 2. Horowitz tossed to second. Wide throw, and it gets away. Over to first, but he beats it.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Berger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Strike 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. Righty reliever out of the pen, Fernando Cruz. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
come say it louder. Can I hear over this money counter, bro? Ring it up, 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 ring it up. Ring, ring, who's calling? I'm the first draft pick while I'm balling. Summertime hot, these other guys falling. Come to with it, quit styling. What's the name of that item? I did not care, debit card swiping. Picture seem bright and strike it like lightning. Eos me or I'm hype, ayy. Look up, there's more to us than just a crust. The subfloor in the basement laying underneath the dust. The foundation.
Bounced up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Swing and a miss.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look up.
Win to second. There's one and two. In time to first for the double play. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 2 outs. A little bit low, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. To third, Chapman. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. Doing here for Pittsburgh, and the deficit remains 5-2. So they turn things over to the righty, Colin Holderman.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pham. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one down the line. Hayes to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Cruz back to work. Cruz, a 6'2 righty, 235 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bart stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The Yanks leading by 3. They're the last half of inning number 9. That smash towards center. Rodriguez hauls it in, 2 away. Last chance now for the Pirates. Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.